Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a late night edition of Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Now, there are a couple of teams I've been waiting to show off since, I had that big break in between, coming back. And this was one of the ones that I thought really needed a highlight, and that is, Saviors or Hybrid Saiyans. In reality, it's just the Hybrid Saiyans category. And, obviously we had to slap the new this bad boy on here. He's a baddie. So, we're gonna go have some fun with this. This team is one of the probably most stacked teams. And, it is really, really stupid, like, how good they made this team. As well as just, the diversity in units that you can get here is just absolutely freaking ridiculous. Some of these aren't necessarily the best units to run. Some of them are just, like, units that I think deserve, like, a shout-out. So it's possible we don't beat this just because, like, this is not the best team by any means that you can run here. I just think it's a very good team, and at the end of the day, I think it's a team that is worth showing off some of the, I guess, sleeper units would probably be the best way to put it. Obviously, the big one here is going to be the Tech Ultimate Gohan. He is one of the best units that I have seen from a Dokkan Fest aspect in a while. He is ridiculous, and a lot of arguments are he is the best TUR in the game, and based on what I have seen from using him, I think that is 150% accurate. He does so much for your team. He does great offense, he does great defense, he is an all-around great unit, and is extremely, extremely skilled at anything you need him to do. So, He was a banner where it was one of those things where it's like, okay, yes, you should still skip if you're free to play, but out of all of the banners for units, if you were going to spend money, this would have been, one of the ones that would have been like, okay, I can understand why you're doing that. So he's great, and when he makes his comeback, I highly recommend, if you have enough coins, to pick him up, because he is well worth it. Obviously you have the Dokkan Fest exclusive LRs that are still worth it, but the chaining of his stats and everything just makes him such a monster of a unit. Now, the unfortunate thing is I picked probably the worst possible stage for this, just simply because of the fact that the stupid candies are going to prevent me from getting any key spheres linked together here. I don't have most of these people, like, upgraded at all link-wise, so that is unfortunate. But as long as we can get this guy and the Gohan going, like, although I guess this guy's Gohan too, but the Ultimate Gohan and the AGL Gohan, those two will make the entire fight just piece of cake, basically. And then obviously the Gohan and Goten, who are great as well. I did go ahead and review the Tanabata banner, which I believe will be dropping here in the next couple of days. They may just release it on Christmas. It is probably the best unit for free-to-play players that is going to happen, other than obviously the guaranteed LR banner that'll be coming out at New Year's time. You have the Blue Fusions, you have the LR Blue Goku and Vegeta that just came out, which of course are absolutely phenomenal units and are worth every bit of money. For my aspect, are worth every bit of money to put in, but for free-to-play players, like, if you're going to go on a banner, this is absolutely a perfect chance for you to go in. You also have the Gohan and Goten, so 4 LRs, all of which are great. You then there's a couple of 120s on there that are pretty good. Android 17 is on there, Super 17, he's got his, Easy A now, so he's phenomenal. So he is definitely worth going on there. There was quite a few good picks. I highly, highly advise for free-to-play players, if you have saved up enough, to go ahead and throw a couple summons at this one, and then obviously, when the step up for the guaranteed LR is here, You try to finish that out. Don't put yourself into a situation where you can't do the guaranteed unit step up. That is what I highly advise people to do. But I'll do another video, obviously, when that banner comes out, and I'll do a better overview once, you know, we have a better idea. In case there were any changes from JP to Global, I highly, highly doubt there is, but if there is, I will cover all of those, obviously, as well. But as you can see, this team already, I mean, they're looking pretty good defensively. Offensively, they look just fine. Yeah, this Gohan, I will admit, his Ultra Super Attack is amazing. His damage is amazing, but he is the definition of glass cannon. Even after getting a Super Attack, he still takes so much damage. So, you know, we're going to keep pedaling along here, obviously. At some point here shortly, I will probably go ahead and transform the Ultimate Gohan, just so we can see him at his best, but he's just permanently stacking that attack and defense right now, just getting even stronger. They did a phenomenal job with this unit, and they made up for the lack of justice that they've done the past two Ultimate Gohans. I think the Int one, when he came out, was at least pretty solid. The red category lead is awful. I don't think there's a single category unit in this game that I actually hate nearly as much as I hate him. I just... supposed to be RNG based, but, you know, I just am underwhelmed every time I use them. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, you're just looking at... And this one hasn't... I don't know that my friend's actually gotten off, like, any super attacks, unfortunately. So that's been kind of holding them back here. You know what? I am going to go ahead and heal here, just in case. I don't know how he's going to look defensively. And if he gets hit with a super attack, I don't know how that's going to feel. He'll probably be okay. The guard against all attacks is such a ridiculously good passive. And then when he transforms, he does so much for your team. So my Ultimate Gohan might be ready to transform here. I'm not sure. Let me look at his stats here. And then this guy is just... he is still to date, I think, one of the most reliable units I've used for these longer lasting events. His damage and defense just make him a powerhouse in everything. So yeah, that's legendary Goku event. You get to a point to where he's just double digits on super attacks like every time. It's so good. That should be good damage. Yep, beautiful. All right, so let me see what we're looking at here. So yeah, so just in case you were wondering what his passive is, it's just... yeah, it's insanely good. And then when you go to Ultimate Gohan, it just is even better. He does so much for every team that you can do. And then also... oh, I accidentally got out of there. Hold on. I believe once he transforms, he... okay, so yeah, so what your goal is, you want to stack him up like as much as possible, and then have him just deliver a massive blow to where you could just absolutely destroy the enemy instantly, basically. So, and especially against a Majin Buu Saga category enemy, you saw he gets attacks effective against all types when HP is above 58%, I believe it is. So, this guy Rainbowed is... I'm next time he comes in, I'm hoping I can just keep pulling him, although that'll just lead to at some point I'll be depressed every time I pull him, but at least right now I really want to get some copies of him. So next time he pops up, I'm going to definitely be going all in on that. Alright, so let's see. Also, you can't forget about this Fizz Super Saiyan Gotenks. He's really good too. Super Battle Road, he's actually not too shabby after they easy aid him, because he does get some defense, and he does Super Seal. So, pretty good there if you can manage to avoid him getting hit, pretty much. But yeah, look at that. We're in Infinite Battle... Infinite History. Infinite Dragon Ball History, is that what it's actually called? And he just got super attacked for, like, nothing. So, he won't do good damage here because he doesn't have, you know, like, type. Yeah, so, you know, okay, yeah, see, that's what I was talking about with the damage aspect. I do believe now we can probably go ahead and safely transform him. So, let's see. So, 314, yeah, that should be plenty. That is a very long active skill, but it is very good. So now you can see, yeah, God, and he's gonna guard against all attacks. He's just not gonna take damage for this entire fight. In case you were wondering why I am not keeping the LR Super Saiyan 2 Tech Gohan on a rotation, it's simply because that STR Great Saiyaman Super Saiyan is a really, really good support for this Ultimate Gohan. Honestly, what I should be doing is having him with the Gohan and Goten, but he gives super type Majin Buu Saga category allies key and attack and defense. He's phenomenal. And then in Super Battle Road, he's also really good because he does the guarantee, or not guaranteed, but high chance of super sealing for 2 turns. Yeah, 4 million damage on that, and now you'll get to see the defensive aspect. 127 damage. He is ridiculous. He outclasses a lot of LRs in the game, and when I say a lot, I mean like 90 to 95% of LRs he does outclass. They did him so well. I love this unit. Alright, and then, although that was a Dokkan attack, so that was a little bit inflated, but still, that was not, it wasn't as crazy as you would think in terms of, like, he probably still would have hit for 2.5 mil or something like that at that point, so I might save my friends just to see if I can, chain him up. You can probably get him up to the point to where he would be able to have, probably a 4 or 5 million attack stat if you play it right. Like, it's, and then if you get combo attack, yeah, he's got just right there, 1 million attack stat. Like, it's actually insane. Like, I can slap him right here, even with type disadvantage. I'm not afraid of him taking a hit there at all, because he's gonna guard it, so it's gonna reduce all that damage to nothing. 1.5 million. We're gonna get, let's see, yeah, 94 damage. It's nutty. It's absolutely insane. And not to mention the super attack animation. When they upgrade the graphics to where, like, when you hit an enemy, it actually, like, it makes it look to where you actually grab their leg. That will really help him. But the animation itself is still phenomenal. Yeah, and this guy, 1 million damage, reduces the defense, tanks pretty well, solid unit as well. This team is just so well put together. There is one unit that I do not have on this team. I'll leave that for a later video. There is another team that I'm going to run, even though I personally will just give you a heads up. I'm not that big a fan of the team. Some of you may know exactly what I'm talking about. Some of you might be, I have like no idea what this guy is talking about at all. There's a pretty big unit being left off of this Hybrid Saiyans team right now. I haven't used him too much. I pulled him and I got him up, and then I don't know. I wasn't as hyped for that unit as a lot of other people were personally, but maybe I'll even be surprised to see what he can do. But I will run him on his own team, so there are 2 of them, so you get the double experience. So yeah, this guy, we're gonna have to transform our friends here pretty soon here, because he's starting to get to the point to where he needs that guaranteed attack effectiveness. We also need to hurry up and get out of this phase because I have a lot of tech units on this team. Yeah, that was after he raised his defense with those super attacks too. That's what really hurts me, is to see that much damage after you take such good care of him, man. Oh, alright. I do want to see like a combo attack out of my Ultimate Gohan, because he greatly raises his attack after he super attacks. So if you get another one, he gets an even higher attack stat, but we haven't been lucky enough to see that. So he has an additional equipment on him. But, okay, well, we're out of that phase, thank goodness. So next is, okay, Buuhan. And I think after this it's Kid Buu, and then I think the stage is over. Okay, I think it's time we're going to have to transform him. So let's see. I'm not entirely sure what he's going to be looking like. He hasn't gotten nearly as many super attacks. That first phase is the worst because you can't start chaining super attacks because of the candies. So the only thing I wish about this active skill is that it would have actually done the scene where he talks to Kibito about switching to his father's gi, but I mean, as it is a ridiculously long animation, so Just because I'm curious, yeah, 517,000 on this AGL Gohan. He really is probably the one unit that anytime I can put him on a team, I put him on a team. And that's crazy to say because there's other units that I find cooler, but I don't find them better. So it's one of those you have to, find a way to make a team to beat, like the Legendary Goku event, for example. There are a lot of units that I would like to bring there, but I know if I bring them, they're going to die. So it's one of those things that he just brings defense. So, and it's still good offense. I mean, he is rainbowed, obviously, which gives him a huge advantage, but Hybrid Saiyans is probably now one of the easiest teams to beat the Legendary Goku event with. At some point here, I will try to do like a Legendary Goku event with each of the teams that they have, even though I know I'm not going to be able to beat some of them. Some of them are insanely difficult, in my opinion. It's like free-to-play players, I'm sorry, the Legendary Goku event is, for me, I'd say is harder for you to beat than any other thing in the game other than Extreme Super Battle Road, but that's because Extreme Super Battle Road is for people who actually like wail out on this game ridiculously hard. So, in Extreme Super Battle Road, you get some nice rewards, but I don't think it's anything that it's like, oh, well, it's not fair that only the highest paying players can get it. I personally don't feel that way. There's a lot of people that I'm sure disagree with that, and they're like, well, I think everybody should have an equal chance to beat it, and I think that's fair, but, at this point, oh, am I dead? I think I just died. Oh my goodness, I have no health left. Whew. Alright. Yeah, that Gohan, we've definitely seen the weaker side of that Gohan from this event. I mean, his damage has still been keeping up and been fantastic. Another thing that sucks about this team is I don't have a Goku on it, obviously, so you can't get his active skill and you can't get that last part of his passive, but he is still really, really good. He just needed to be better defensively, in my opinion, to be able to keep up with some of these other units on this team. So, but this guy, the Tech Ultimate Gohan, the Tech Gohan and Goten, they just make Hybrid Saiyans just super nutty. Yeah, this is going to be double digits easy. Yeah. There's just no point in even trying to attack that Gohan if you're an enemy because he will absolutely take nothing for damage. Yep. Okay. And then this should be Kid Buu, and that should be the last... Oh, I forgot about this little, like, medium phase here. Not that it's going to matter. He should get blown up pretty quickly here. I don't like the Gotenks at the end there, although he is over 100k defense now, so he is actually technically tankier than the Great Saiyaman Super Saiyan, but... Okay, 26 damage, because Ultimate Gohan is so good. So, this is one of those characters. It's not very often I look at somebody that's not an LR, and I'm like, free-to-play players, pick this guy up. This guy is worth it. Hybrid Saiyans has such a wide open category. A lot of some of their good units have gotten easy A's to make them even better. You just have so many picks with this. So Saviors is not a good category. I'm really disappointed with some of the categories in this game and how they've handled them. But 100% this unit, this Ultimate Gohan, is one of the, if not the best Dokkan Festival exclusive units in the game. And there are some that I'm sure outshine him, whether I don't have them or you have to have them rainbowed to see their full potential. But I will tell you 150% that I so far he has been the unit that I have found to be the most enjoyable and the most successful unit. He's so much fun to use and he's so good. Please finish him. Nope. Okay. Okay, that could have been a lot well, though this is going to hurt. That hurt real bad. Okay. I could finish him off right here, but because I know Ultimate Gohan isn't going to take damage, I don't need to waste that active skill, and I can use it on Kid Buu, so that's good. These guys, I think, they should be fully charged up. They're almost rainbowed as well. I need one more copy of them, so honestly, if I get one more copy off the Tanabata banner, that'd be perfectly A-okay with me. I'm going to be going for blue fusions and blue boys on that banner. Like, that's basically it for me. I don't need a lot of the other units on that banner. So, oh, he's AGL. Oh, this is easy right here. He may as well have not even shown up to the fight. I honestly wasn't sure if we were going to be able to beat it just because I didn't trust the this Gotenks or the Tech Gohan, but they've shown me that they're able to hang with the best of them. So, yeah, 11 damage on a super attack from a final phase of Infinite Dragon Ball history. This is going to do a lot of damage, which is really good. Obviously, he gets the guaranteed type effectiveness, but he also gets the potential system. You got to keep in mind that they get the potential system type effective attack increase, which I believe is only if you are up against an AGL. I don't believe it's if your attack is effective against them. So, okay. Yep. So he's already at like half health. He hasn't even seen Gohan and Goten yet with their active skill. Alright, so... Oh, perfect. And he can avoid getting hit, although... Okay. I'm actually going to do this instead. Oh, but he links so much better with him. Ugh. You don't guard or anything, do you? You don't. Okay, maybe I'll just do this then, actually. Just because at this point, may as well just not die here. May as well just beat the event. And we're going to get an Ultra Super Attack off with him, which is going to be good damage there. Oh man, this team, there's still some like different variations of this team that I want to run as well. You can do like a Trunks team that is pretty good. You can just do all Gohans, honestly, and that would be fine. You've got Future Gohan, you've got Ultimate Gohan, you've got this Gohan, you've got the AGL Super Saiyan Gohan, you've got Super Saiyan 2 Tech Gohan. There's a million Gohans in the game at this point, and 3 of them are like top tier units. So, boom. And that is how we finish it. And you get to see the sickest KO screen in the game. I don't even have an argument. As much as I love the Gogeta one, that one right there is just so beautiful to see. So, that took a little bit, but you know, honestly, I could have just kept stacking up the Gohan, and he probably could have finished that even faster, the Tech Ultimate Gohan. This team is absolutely ridiculous. So, but that is going to do it for this one, guys. I will work on, of course, some of the other units that I've missed. I won't spoil them for those of you who don't know who I'm talking about. But yeah, that's going to do it. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. As always, you know, you got the subscribe. There might even be another video up there that you might enjoy watching. Who knows? You know, check it out and tell me yourself. So that'll do it. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. So later, guys.